Hey guys, I'm making this first video to tell you that I'm actually doing a cocaine bear, and this is a thing. These are fictional characters that do things that happen on true events. Some of these happen in the 1980s, and some of these happen right before the before I was born. So if you actually want to know that I'm covering this for fun. Cocaine Bear is part of the fun experience, and just remember there's just a lot of drug use, violence, and gore in this video. And this made the earlier before I actually finished the video. So when I actually do finish the video, I will actually give my great acts of execution and my wimpy acts of dullness. And if you wonder what are they, the great acts of execution given to the great deficit in horror movies, or anime, or thrillers. And there is also a bonus of rewards if they do have a bonus reward, like the Rotted Corpse Award for zombies, but for if I haven't mentioned it, these, I'm actually not going to mention it, but there's actually a statue in the real town Knoxville to honor the bear that actually did digest cocaine. In the movie, it's a female bear. In the freaking, if you don't want spoilers, with cubs, in the actual real life, it's a male bear and died. And Fortin is actually really fictionalized. He did die from but not get his shot from a fatal parachute jump. This movie is nothing but fiction, so but it is based on e- true events. Like movies that are based on true stories, it will actually say it will be based on true stories. It will be accurate from the story. If they actually deprive of the real facts to make a horror movie, it's not the real story. And Elizabeth Banks actually did a surprising well. And also, Alan Pulaski is a actor that wear a metal suit that digitally animated to look like a bear. And the effects are spot on to make him look like a real bear. So, that's all I'm going to say to you, and tune in for the rest of the kill count later. Welcome to the Ultimate Entertainment Nexus, where all the entertainment dreams comes to life. Join us on a journey through the world of movies, music, gaming, and more. Get ready to be entertained like never before. Subscribe now and let's begin. I'm actually doing the Lost Lives count of Cocaine Bear, released in 2023. It's directed by the one and only Elizabeth Banks, who actually Elizabeth Banks is actually not actually a director. This is her first directorial debut. But her movies are The Uninvited, The Uninvited. The Uninvited, to a psychological film that created by the Guard brothers. It also have a South Korean horror remake. It is a remake of the 2003 South Korea horror remake, A Tale of Two Sisters, who actually have a mixed horror review. Makes a negative review. Hunger Games Catch a Fire and Mockingjay Part 1 and 2. Everybody knows about these. The Hunger Games series, essentially. And the Happy Time. The Happy Time Murders. The Happy Time Murders is a adult puppet but cop crime black comedy. It's set in a world where humans and puppets coexist. A puppet investigator, a human police officer, who actually solve a murder spree of a retired film star. And she's actually on my last Kill Cow Brightburn. And the new coming out Drinkwell. Cocaine Bear is her first directorial debut of a horror movie. This is actually inspired on part of events of 1985 of a corrupt Kentucky cop, a lawyer turned drug smuggler, Andrew Thornton, flew in a smut and dumped cocaine over Georgia before attempt to escape, and he actually did strap himself. However, his pursuit malfunction, and he actually weighed in, and Thornton fell to his death in a residential driveway. 40 kilos of pounds nationwide of force that consumed by a black bear who overdosed within minutes, dying of cerebral hemorrhages, respiratory and heart failure after eating the $20 million worth of loan expedition. Thorn casualty even reported cocaine. Honestly, Laura final completed film role before his death on May 26, 2022. Laura died a week after he came to be re-record his line in post-production. Elizabeth Banks said that Laura praised the look of the bear once he got a good look. Cocaine Bear was a temporary title, and producers decided to release it under that name as they could think of anything else. The real Cocaine Bear, which is humorously as Pablo Escobar, is on display in Lexington, Kentucky. The Kentucky Fun Mall, unconfirmed rumors say it was previously owned by Waylon Jennings. This movie was dedicated to Ray Liotta. This movie was based on the Bluegrass Conspiracy, a story of drug corruption, money, one bear died. It states the late 70s and early 80s in Kentucky promote members of powerful Kentucky family government. This is true, but the fictional account is part of the story. The film was opened with Jane by the Starships, just as one of Elizabeth Banks' first roles in Wet Hot American Summer. It did. Yeah. The bear is a female in the movie, but the real bear is male. The real Ford didn't actually die in the airplane crash. That actually in a interview with Screen Rant, Elizabeth Banks main honestly, she actually explained that the hubris of the Bob. What? Okay, let's get to the lost lives count. To the bear. The movie begins with music by Jane, like I mentioned earlier. And the airplane which I mentioned earlier, he did not make it. He dropped the cocaine. Andrew C. Fortin to fell out and knock himself unconscious of the airplane. The fictionalized version at 14646. The truth is, yeah, he did die. He kissed the cocaine before dropping. It's actually based on the truth, but it's actually not real. The black bear temporary is sounded. And it's actually in a facility, a quote that often attack. A couple, Olaf and Elsa, having a picnic, talking about having kids and getting married in Chattahoochee National Forest in Georgia of 1985. And bear tracks. It's a nice view. Then they saw the bear, but they actually noticed in the bear is acting funny. They actually don't want to run, but I see Elsa actually run. You One thing you don't do: run against a bear. Elsa got mauled to her death off screen at 6:34. Honestly, we have a PSA on drugs and it's actually real footage. And Andrew Fortin, Matthew Reyes, who actually played in If, also who actually is Helia Huska, who actually is in Charlie's Angels 2012 remake, and Olaf, who actually is in The Thing 2011. Thing 2011. They actually and we actually see Bob actually put a dog in a kid because Bob got fired. And we could cut that to a kid that scared Dave, who played by O'Shea O'Neal from Godzilla King of Monsters. We see wiping his shoe and talking to Sid. He had said to go to Chattahoochee National Park. And we cut into a home, and we see a little girl named Dee Dee, who actually played by Brooklyn Prince, who actually is actually no stranger to horror films in The Turning, and her mom. She actually loved painting and wanted to go see the waterfall. Eddie is played by Aiden Yajavin, who actually is in Twix and Supernatural. At the St. Louis bar, he heartbroken because Joan actually died of cancer. And haven't speak to Gabe in weeks. So the park Brooklyn. Henry, played by Christian Covey, who actually is in Supernatural, Van Helsing, and Lucifer, and also Sweet Tooth and the One Piece live action, and also the horror movie New Monkey, and Venom, and the new 2025 Frankenstein. And also Bob, who actually played by Isaiah, who actually played Gremlins, the new batch, Corporate Aliens, and Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and the original Law and Order. And Reba, played by Azu Smart. Honestly, this is her first ever role. And Sid's, they actually see Sid guys. Bob got fired in Brooklyn. Dee Dee and Henry is walking to the park before her mom figure out that they ditched school to Chachuchi Natural Park, where Rachel Liz, who played by Margindale, who actually played in my previous count. I am not joking. Margindale actually did.
As far as I'm concerned, we can crack open the wine and we're ready to eat. That's really nice kibbles. Delicious, thank you. Thank you, that's exactly.
She actually did play on my previous kill count. The Orphan. Honestly, the best addiction smell the cigars as smoky. And they say about and working the territory. She saw the cocaine and they decided to eat it all. Dee Dee eat it. And Henry, they say sell it. I'm not promoting it. Please don't say I am. And they say got into it, and they've go with Eddie and get drugs. He go get the drugs, and he is heartbroken because Jonah died of cancer. So he actually talk about why they are hanging out. They go across country to get the cocaine. Dave is a drug dealer trying to get Andrew's cocaine. He is hidden, and Dee Dee's mom tell Liz that Peter, who actually played by Jesse Tyler, who actually is in Ice Age Collision Course at Ugly Betty, and Kari, played by Gary, is in my previous kill count. Antlers and Dark Skies. As Sid, who actually is in Hannibal UB's Halloween, he actually, like I say earlier, this film is dedicated to him. Corey looking for Dee Dee and going with Peter and Liz. They go on a hike while Dave and Eddie arrive. They walk to anyone on the site, and he beat the Doogies and knock them out and jam a knife in him. Dave asked when they found the cocaine after it dropped out, and they said he said a gazebo, and there's actually two paths. They don't help them, and Corey calling them, and Henry, and found Henry and the bear, and Dee Dee runs off. Honestly, after this, they actually Liz actually she actually told them why she have a gun. It's a peacemaker that actually she shoot punks. And Dave actually beat up the Juji brothers. And he actually didn't kill them. Corey is calling out to them. And found Henry. And they found Cocaine Bear that actually Liz started shoot at it, and it behind Liz as attack and throw her. And Corey is hiding she got at by the bear, it's acted strange. Well, it digests cocaine. And they forgot that it could climb trees and tried to get to Henry. Corey tried to get Henry to climb up until it smelled the cocaine on Peter, and now it jumped on Peter and bite into his leg, killing him in the process at 440 and landing on his head. At 427. Honestly, the leg is bitten off, and honestly, and Henry explained why the bear acted crazy. It had been digesting cocaine, and one of the people, the Tucci brother, Ponytail and Bess, and they tried to barricade and Liz tried to shoot the bear, but accidentally shoot Ponytail at 458, and and she screamed, and Bess Tucci actually had to shut the door, and the Bess Tucci champ got mauled by Cocaine Bear, and at 4:44:52, that where he actually got attacked. We didn't see his body until later on. Dave take the Eddie and Dave and the other Dutch champ talking about bread boxes, and Bob arrived at the park, throw trash away. Corey tried to find Dee Dee and find paint trail. Corey tried to, and the medic, Beth and Tom, who actually get, and honestly, Tom actually saw the bear, and Beth saw the freaking saw Liz as a bear, and they actually epic chase scene until at 5:35, 53:35. Tom was mauled with his waist. He was mauled with his head and wrist mauled off, and crashed through the windshield. Beth actually got killed at 5:53:42, and actually Liz, who actually bled out after got her face grind at 53-54. Duja Champa, Eddie, and Dave walk about his life, hug out and see the gazebo, and somebody actually got to it. It was Bob, and Bob had a gunfight, and he actually shot Dave's fingers off. Honestly, Eddie actually grabbed his fingers, and Corey looking for Dee Dee, and she actually found her in the cave. Bob, he was fired. Honestly, the final fact that the bear was actually ingested a double bag of cocaine in 1985, while Andrew Ford did the second die of a parachute malfunction. He not killed, and honestly, the bear was actually played by Alan Henry, who actually is a stunt performer actor who actually, but they actually animate the physical and emotional state of the bear. Honestly, the bear actually lay on top of Eddie, while Kari and Harry look for Dee Dee, while they saw Olaf alive, shown that Dee Dee is the bear. Not the movie. Off Eddie going to check the bear is dead, but it actually knows the cocaine, and it not high, and ate it and tried to have sex with Eddie. Eddie and Bob bait it with cocaine. Dave tried to shoot him for helping him. Shot him in the stomach. Sid with a shotgun. 112-53. The bear is pissed. Gabe is Sid's grandfather. He explained that cocaine bear, a bear that did cocaine, and cop and the bear. The bag is gone, and Reba appears, betrayed, and took him long to die in the duffel bag. And Olaf want the kids, but the bear got to Elsa. Corey looking for them and found the cubs with cocaine, and they climb across it. Sid, Eddie, and Gabe. And they found Olaf got mauled to death with his face clean off screen at 1:17:15. The Great Dave is hurting, and the cocaine Dave, Reba, Dave search for the duffel bag. They need the cub. Sid say, I'm going to fucking home. They call him Mama. They call to Cocaine Bear, and they jump to the water. Dee Dee, Henry, Dave, Eddie, and Corey survive. He get in the duffel bag. One fell out. And Cocaine Bear is back, bitches. And she is pissed. Dinner time. At 1:24:41, Sid died, get eaten by the Cocaine Bear and her cubs, and get disemboweled. And they roar, and Dave is dying. And Corey saved Dave and back, and the movie ends with Reba and got Bob's dog, and it go to Eddie, and Rosetta is now Eddie's, and Dave survived, and now the massacre by the bear is over, and a tribute to Ray Liotta. Who died before this movie release. So how many kills did this Cocaine Bear did? Let's find out. And why the bear? Is that bear acting funny? It's a bear. Why is that funny? Oh crap. Oh, to go to numbers. Okay, 3 females and 8 males. About 11 people lost their lives to Cocaine Bear and 1 to Liz. With a runtime of 95 minutes, we got a kill on average every 11.10 minutes. With the great acts of execution, I give it to Sid. The big baddie actually got his guts devoured by Cocaine Bear and her cubs. And honestly, this is actually a good way. The wimpy acts of dullness would go to Olaf. Honestly, his death was come out of nowhere, and I actually will do Nightmare on Elm Street in revenge. Thank you for joining us for the Ultimate Entertainment Nexus. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more excited content. Stay tuned for the latest updates on all things entertainment. See you next time. See ya.